question is, I'm assuming that they're testing on a common curriculum for everybody. So the question that we have is, for people using Chromebooks and using more project-based learning, how do you marry that with having to teach that content, which is pretty standard sort of regurgitation process of learning for those standardized tests? Is there any problem with that, or?
I can't specifically speak to the standardized testing components. I can speak to the new science standards that are coming out, which I think is, if I'm understanding your question correctly, would kind of compare. So I have the new science standards have very specific learning targets, and then from there I design the assessment and then build the lessons that are electronic in nature. And so, I don't know, as far as building curriculum is concerned, we're not necessarily building curriculum so that they do well on the ACT or the PARCC or whatever it ends up being. We're doing what we can to develop and design curriculum that's interesting, engaging, meets our standards, those sorts of things. So.
And just the Common Core, whatever anybody thinks about Common Core or whatever, my opinion is they're a good set of standards. How they get implemented into testing, that's a different thing. But it encourages far less, in my opinion, just regurgitation of facts. And it's much more about the process. Reading, writing, speaking, listening. And in terms of math, it's much more, solving messy problems and sticking with it, as opposed to just, math out of context. So for us in the U.S., things are really changing, and in a year I'll let you know how it all went.